This man found a patch of grass in the pond that seemed.
Why is this man setting his chin?
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave it a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, I'm gonna clean it myself with this towel.
Hey woman, what's that package you took out of your bag? It's not some chemical you're planning to pour on the statue to break it, right? I'm calling security.
Relax, it's not a chemical. It's a magic towel that expands with water. And with it, we can easily clean the statue. But friends, do you want to get this towel for free? Then leave a like and subscribe.
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing?
OG Anunoby drains a tray over Wemby, and Jeremy Sohan is the first Knick to start chirping, but he wasn't done during the break, getting a shoulder from an annoyed Wemby. OG Anunoby drains a tray over Wemby, and Jeremy Sohan is the first Knick to start chirping, but he wasn't done during the break, getting a shoulder from an annoyed Wemby. OG Anunoby drains a tray over Wemby, and Jeremy.
This is why you should never get too excited, because when this girl made a fruit pudding and it was the time to remove the mold from the pudding, she turned it upside down, but as she lifted the mold up, her pudding was so good that she got shocked and accidentally dropped the mold, breaking the plate. This is why you should never get too excited, because when this girl made a fruit pudding and it was the time to remove the mold from the pudding.
Mau bikin konten tapi yang
This is why you
This France is unstoppable. The whole World Cup is cooked. France versus Senegal. What a game this was. First half belonged completely.
I didn't think my mornings would be this calm the second time around, now having 2 kids. With my first, everything was new. I'm constantly switching bottles, pacifiers, gadgets. I would literally try anything that would calm my baby.
The angels up in the clouds.
This mother sea turtle was digging a hole on the beach.
This girl is swiping her.
The beluga whale wanted to. When this girl's did cheerleading.
Be honest, is my cat a princess or a queen?
This girl's animal train kept breaking all the time, so she took her chubby cat out of the wagon and brought him to the veterinarian. They told her he needed to go on a diet. The girl started giving him new food, and at first the cat wanted to eat everything because he was hungry. But later, the girl prepared the train again, and this time everyone was finally able to enjoy the ride. This girl's animal train kept breaking all the time, so she took her chubby cat out of the wagon. Every month, this employee has to vacuum out thousands of balls from an adult ball pit. It's a cool spot where people come to relax and have fun. But after a while, dirt builds up, so they need to deep clean the balls. They use a power...
Why do schools have showers that nobody is allowed to use? Most people think they're unnecessary, but there's actually a reason for them. If you take
Everybody chasing money, but peace. Peace the real flex, son. Everybody chasing money, but peace. Peace the real flex, son. Everybody chasing money, but peace. Peace the real flex, son. Everybody chasing money, but peace.
They sell powdered water. You just need to put this powder into a glass and add a little water. And fresh water is ready to drink. They sell powdered water.
Hey, taxi! Stop right here, please. Hold on, honey. I will get the door. Okay, door is open. Hop in.
Okay. Close the door for me.
Fine. I will load the bags. Be right back. Oh no, Lily. Why did you lock the door?
Jake, I have something to tell you. I think we need a break. Sorry.
No. Why? Please do not leave me.
I know the battles you are fighting, the fears that keep you awake at night, and the doubts that whisper in your mind. But hear my words. I am with you.
The school janitor broke down in tears when he saw the kids blocking the school exit. You see, for years he arrived before sunrise to clean every classroom while the school was still empty. Most students barely know.
If you use this sound, a big YouTuber will comment on your video. Don't believe me? Then try it yourself. If you use this sound, a big YouTuber will comment.
Every night this little boy. Watch this massive log transform. We carve out.
Never jump into the ocean if you see a dark patch like this. One guy spotted a
Bro, if you want to pass, you gotta give me money.
I don't have much here. Take this.
With that little money, I don't open the bottom, so you have to jump.
All right then.
I'm closing it again. Let's see who's coming next.
Dother, open this right now.
First, give me money.
Here's $1.
With $1, I'm only opening the bottom, so you'll have to go through down there.
In Egypt, they're selling mini ice cream sticks, and customers love them. Instead of one large serving, these bite-sized treats let people try multiple flavors.
When you hold a dormouse in your hand, it'll point its tiny pink nose right at you and stare back with those wise little eyes. But the funniest thing about baby dormice happens when they're asleep. They can make these strange little sounds that almost sound like laughter. And if you
Why did I cut off the eraser I just bought from the supermarket? Because those colorful ones, they just make the page dirtier. Check this out. Automatic eraser. One swipe, page looks brand new. No smudges, no gray.
Have you ever wondered where the safest place to hide is if someone breaks into your home? Most people think hiding under the bed is
3 reasons why Japan is the cool.
It's impossible to know how a skateboard trick will end, because one tiny thing can change everything. Like this first skater whose entire career almost got ruined.
Hey friends, let's play the real or cake challenge. Number 3. Is this girl real? Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave it a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, I'm gonna clean it myself with this towel.
Hey woman, what's that package you took out of your bag? It's not some chemical you're planning to pour on the statue to break it.
If you dump trash into a volcano, it seems like the perfect solution. The lava is hot enough to burn plastic, wood, and even some metal, so you might think trucks could keep dumping it in forever. But a volcano is not a garbage oven. You see, the trash first lands on a crust over the lava, so instead of sinking straight down, the pile can stay on top. Soon, the trash starts melting while its own weight presses down. Then the crust breaks and more garbage drops in at once. This reaction makes the lava bubble and spit upward, and toxic smoke rises straight into the air, meaning you would not get rid of the trash. You would turn the volcano into a toxic dump. If you dump trash into a volcano, it seems like the
Every day, this grandma would wait by the front door for her husband. This boy was building a
My strawberry is ready, and I am carefully lifting it out with a spoon.
Rumi, do you know how to play this? You're pulling it out too slowly. That's why it broke. Watch me. You need to be quick. Oh, did this one break too?
None of you seem to know how to remove it properly. Watch how I do it.
Your strawberry came out in one piece, but mine broke.
You see, you can't simply pull out these magical water-activated beads immediately after arranging them. Otherwise, the creation will fall apart. Once the work is complete, you must sprinkle it with water. Let it set for a little while, and then you can remove it.
Oh, I get it now. I'll just make another one.
Friends, if any of you would like to get this for free, please like and subscribe. My strawberry is ready, and I am carefully lifting it out with a spoon.
Rumi, do you know how to play this? You're pulling it out too slowly. That's why it broke. Watch me. You need to be quick. Oh, did this one break too?
None of you seem to know how to remove it properly. Watch how I do it.
Your strawberry came out in one piece, but mine broke.
This woman accidentally dropped a water balloon on the ground, but it didn't burst. So she became bolder. She even sat on the balloon and found it surprisingly comfortable. So she decided to make a waterbed. First, she used wooden boards to make the base of the waterbed and secured them with nails. Then she took out some waterproof tarpaulin and cut it into the right size.
Why did Ronaldo show up to the World Cup with 2 bags? Here's the interesting part. One of those bags was completely empty. Ronaldo took his aura to a whole new level with this move. While every other player arrived at the tournament with just 1 bag full of their personal belongings, Ronaldo brought 2. You might think it's some kind of superstition, but that's not the reason. When reporters asked,
this guy decided to prank a
With this pillow, you will feel like you are sleeping at Hogwarts. The monsters.
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave it a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is?
People buying Coca-Cola are running into a new problem. On many store shelves, Coke bottles are showing up without labels. The reason is pretty unusual, and even more unusual if you haven't hit like yet. Ahead of the World Cup, Coca-Cola hid collectible soccer player stickers beneath the labels. But instead of buying the bottles, some people are simply peeling off the labels in stores and taking the stickers for free. So how many times have I said cola? People buying Coca-Cola are running into a new problem. On many store shelves, Coke bottles are showing up without labels. The reason is pretty unusual, and even more unusual if you haven't hit like yet. Ahead of the World Cup, Coca-Cola hid collectible soccer player stickers beneath the labels. But instead of buying the bottles, some people are simply peeling off.
You make this yourself?
Yeah, I make them in my garage.
Why in the hell would you think someone would buy this?
Are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary.
You make this yourself?
Yeah, I make them in my garage.
Why in the hell would you?
Why don't more people in Germany do?
This guy just shocked everyone.
This is what I make when class gets too long. Grab a sheet of paper and line it with wooden craft sticks until the entire front.
imagine spotting a tornado nearby.
Signs that you've matured. Number 1, you prefer staying at home. Number 2, you like being alone.
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave it a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, I'm gonna clean it myself with this towel.
Hey woman, what's that package you took out of your bag? It's not some chemical you're planning to pour on the statue to break.
Have you ever wondered why failing a test is marked with an F instead of an E? I mean, we have A through D, so why skip E and go straight to F? But if you've ever done well in
Ronaldo started crying after spotting this woman in the crowd. You see, when Ronaldo first started playing football, his family often struggled to afford food. So he and his friends would wait outside the McDonald's, hoping someone would give them leftovers. But one worker felt bad for him, and she quietly handed him burgers without expecting anything in return. But Ronaldo never forgot her kindness. And what happened next surprised everyone.
Did you know that the famous Statue of Liberty was a gift?
In 2015,
inventors have made shoes that can walk on water. And when the presenters were showing the media how these shoes work, This is the princess of an African village who is always in competition with this African king. When the king gets out of his car, he steps on a lady guard while stepping down. Copying this, the princess does the same.
Nigeria?
This girl can't bite anything, not even chips. But how did her teeth become like this? She has an open bite, a condition where the front teeth don't meet when the mouth closes. She cannot bite food properly, but can still chew it. This condition is often linked to habits like thumb sucking during childhood. It will happen to those.
This puppy was born very small. Everyone thought he wouldn't make it.
People said this guy must have cheated because in this competition, the pumpkin with the heaviest weight wins the game. But when his pumpkin weighed 500 kilograms, people started saying that he must have hidden something inside it. So he was ordered to cut the pumpkin open. But unfortunately, nothing was found inside except pumpkin seeds, and the pumpkin will drop on the heads of those who don't like and subscribe. People said this guy must have cheated because
if you ever see an angel walking like this, run as fast as you can.
Why should I run, bro? It's an angel. It probably has a blessing for me.
That isn't an angel, and he's not here to bless you because... But before I tell you, if you care about this poor cat, like and subscribe. And if you didn't do it, maybe you hate stray cats, but if...
Why have people been beating these statues for nearly 900 years? At first, it looks like a bizarre tradition, but these aren't heroes. They're symbols of betrayal. The kneeling statues represent officials accused of betraying.
You need something, little man?
Look.
You need something, little man?
How much for a haircut?
$20.
It's okay.
Hey, kid. Why you really want the haircut?
Tomorrow's school picture day, and kids already make fun of me enough.
Sit down.
But I only got $3.
Then today costs $3. Sometimes confidence starts with one small act of kindness. And every...
Look, when this soldier tried to clean the paint off with his hands, he was shocked because the color just wouldn't come off.
Este podría ser el sistema más rápido.
Hey, Alice, don't waste the oranges.
I'm making orange gummies.
Go hit the books. You're always wasting food making this stuff.
I just wanted to make you guys a treat.
But I need you to focus on school so Mom won't get mad.
Does Mom not like me doing this?
No, it's not that. She's just worried your videos won't get any support.
But if I keep trying...
A cute little chick hatched with 3 feet, but 2 of them were twisted. The tiny chick could barely stand. A doctor carefully examined each foot, searching...
This is one of the most common ways people try to sneak into America. They climb onto ships using the anchor chains. But almost no one talks about how deadly this actually is. First off,
have you ever had your fingers stuck together with super glue? Your first reaction might be to rinse it off with water, but that can actually make it stick even more. So what's the easiest way to fix it? I'll explain. But if you don't want your fingers stuck like this, tap like.
Look, this man made a big...
Never ever peel this layer off your new TV. If you do, you're cooked. Because a lot of people see this layer on their screen and instantly peel it off without thinking. Some TVs have a layer that looks like protective plastic, but low-key, it's actually part of the display. But first, if you have a TV at home, then like, subscribe, and share this fast. The second you peel it off,
Wash my belly. Yay. Clean my belly. Clean my belly.
Baby Aubrey was born without arms and legs after arriving extremely premature at just 27 weeks. Her mommy and daddy were heartbroken and devastated by what had happened to their precious baby girl. But despite everything, they accepted Aubrey completely and loved her unconditionally, no matter the circumstances. Her grandparents also cherished her deeply, seeing her as a true...
This guy is bursting the air bubbles inside his sneakers. And you've probably seen tons of videos of people doing the same thing, but you really shouldn't try it. Here's why.
When this bear saw a visitor eating honey buns, he politely raised his hand like a school kid asking for one. After adding extra honey to a bun, the man wondered how he was going to give it to him. The bear lifted his head like, "Just throw it, bro. I've got it." So the man tossed it, and the bear caught it perfectly. But somehow the smart bear...
Did you know the biggest
Never use a bamboo stick for breathing underwater. But before, this Jesus bamboo art definitely deserves a like. As you go deeper underwater, the pressure increases, making it nearly impossible to pull enough air through a bamboo tube. But there's one trick that works for a short time. Trap air inside an upside-down container underwater, and that air pocket can give you a few breaths before it runs out. Never use a bamboo... Honey!
This man was eating when a tiny sparrow landed on his table and started walking around.
Okay, 5 signs a girl is considering leaving. For the first one, she will stop putting effort into the relationship, and it will often feel one-sided. She will stop initiating conversations, she will stop being affectionate, and she will be more on her phone around you because she doesn't really care about spending time with you.
Today we caught $300.
This man was focused on taking a photo when a tiger quietly started sneaking.
Bro, if you want to pass, you gotta give me money.
I don't have much here. Take this.
With that little money, I don't open the bottom, so you have to jump.
All right then.
I'm closing it again. Let's see who's coming next.
Dother, open this right now.
First, give me money.
Here's $1.
With $1, I'm only opening the bottom, so you'll have to go through down there.
Guys, leave.
Here are 3 simple tools that can save babies and children from unexpected danger. First, if you are a girl, like and subscribe, and if you love your mother, comment with a heart emoji. Number 1, baby head protection. Babies often fall.
This little guy made a genius way to clean his car mirror. He used a tiny wiper to clean his car mirror so he could clearly see cars behind him. But then a white pickup truck pulled up next to him, and he noticed the driver's side mirror was completely blurry. So he carefully used his tiny wiper to clean the other mirror too. Then the pickup driver instantly noticed, and he even gave him a like. This little guy made a genius way.
This is the story of a man who changed everything.
This toddler was going down the stairs, but then this happened.
This boy spent hours building the perfect sandcastle, but just when it was almost done, this girl tripped over it and destroyed everything. He was sad for a moment, but then he started again. He rebuilt the whole.
This monkey has a needle stuck deep in it.
The girl had been kept inside a glass chamber because she was allergic to air. She could not go outside. Her parents would pass food to her through a small hatch, and she could only talk to them through the glass. She thought her life.
These are the worst ways people have died, and the last one.
Bro, if you want to pass, you gotta give me money.
I don't have.
One of the world's most expensive.
He just wanted a chance to talk to the girl he liked, but he didn't know she already had a boyfriend. Soon, he was stuck between them, feeling extremely awkward and not knowing what to do. Yet he didn't lose hope in love and decided to move on. One day, he saw a girl dancing alone and was instantly drawn to her. Without hesitation, he joined her dance.
These are the top 5 most dangerous animals in Australia. And trust me, it's so scary it will make you fart. Comment which one scared you the most. But first, you'll have incredible luck for the whole week if you like and subscribe before this video ends. Number 5, the funnel web spider. This spider has venom strong enough to kill humans. Some of them even chase people when threatened. Number 4, the
Stop right now. Give me that. Move back. You are making it worse. Watch me. This is how you do it. Slow, easy. Let the brush work. See? No pulling, no fighting with the hair.
Her son loves McDonald's, so she made him a birthday cake that actually moves.
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave it a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, I'm gonna clean it myself with this towel.
Hey woman, what's that package you took out of your bag? It's not some chemical you're planning to pour on the... Look, this woman was crying because her expensive ring had gotten stuck under the fridge. Just then, a cleaning robot came to help her. Since the robot pulls in everything from the floor, the woman got worried that it might treat her valuable items like trash and swallow them. But as soon as the robot went under the fridge, it safely came back out with her ring, and even 2 gold bars along with it. Seeing this made the woman
What happens if you connect a river to the ocean? This guy decided to find out. Curious about what would happen when a river and the ocean finally met, he grabbed a shovel and began digging a channel from the river, hoping to guide the water toward the sea.
How does my hair look? How does my hair look?
You like it? Me too.
How does my hair look?
You like it? Me too.
How does my hair look?
You like it?
Look, every single day, this man turns himself into a living statue just to feed his family. Today, after standing on the street for hours entertaining strangers, he walked back home feeling completely defeated. As he stared into the mirror, he quietly whispered, "Will people ever like and subscribe for the hard work I put in?" Look, every single day, this man turns himself into a living statue.
Why do soldiers still carry revolvers when modern pistols exist? At first, revolvers seem outdated since they only hold 6 rounds, which is nothing compared to the Glock 17. And reloading a revolver takes 3 times as long. So on paper, there's no reason anyone would still carry one. Yet modern day
Have you ever stopped to think about where your tears come from when you cry? Some people picture a tiny reservoir inside the eye, or believe there's a special trigger in the brain that activates only when you're sad, but that's not actually how it happens. A wealthy man commissioned this baker to create the world's best cake for his son's birthday, so the baker couldn't afford a single mistake. He meticulously placed each component onto the cake, which gradually grew in size as he paid close attention to every detail.
These are the most dangerous places in China. The last one was just visited by Speed. Number 1, the wooden bridge. Suspended high above a deadly gorge, this bridge wasn't made for safety. It was made for adrenaline. The wooden planks creak, sway, and have gaps wide enough to see straight through. One wrong step, and it's a free fall into the abyss. Number 2, Flying Kiss Chongqing. Two massive statues.
A little girl noticed that her mom was lying on the couch, looking weak and unwell. She gently placed a hand on her mother's forehead and immediately felt how hot it was. Without hesitation, she hurried to the bathroom, filled a basin with warm water, and soaked a few tissues. Carefully carrying the basin back, she did her best to imitate the way her parents always did.
Look, this girl suddenly dropped her $5,000 phone while going up the escalator. Hoping to get it back quickly, she left her bag behind.
This is me attempting to get first-class seats on an airplane. So first I got over $600 worth of gifts and candy to give to the flight attendants, and then I put all the gifts inside this big bag and got ready to board my plane. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous.
I just want to say you guys are awesome. These are Starbucks. Yeah. And yeah, for some reason...
Mommy Michelle was pregnant and her belly had become very large and heavy. When the doctor revealed that she was carrying triplets, she was completely shocked and overwhelmed with excitement. Her family was shocked and surprised when they heard the incredible news that she was expecting triplets. But when it was finally time for her...
3 things that only exist in Japan. First, during the holiday season in Japan, Coca-Cola bottles come with a special label you can pull like a string, magically turning it into a festive bow and turning an ordinary bottle into a small gift. Next, these Japanese grapes are supposed to be eaten in a special way. That's because it's actually candy. You're supposed to peel it first.
Witch, I'm crossing the bridge!
Not so fast! I'll smash your bridge with my hammer! My little elf is crossing now!
Then I'll smash your bridge too, huh? Why won't it break?
Because my bridge has protection underneath! You can't destroy it that easily!
Every singer has their own unique way to leave the stage. For example, Adele's...
I quickly painted the hotel wall blue.
Oh my god, what did you just do? What? Why? What happened? Look at the wall you painted. Who's going to pay the fine for this now? Wait, I'm calling the hotel owner right now.
Sister, please listen to me first. I think I made a terrible mistake today. Usually, I end up getting paint on people's shirts, so today I thought I should paint somewhere else instead. But just like I feared...
Whatever you have been praying for, do not stop now. The answer is already on its way. Even if you cannot see it yet, faith is trusting God in the dark. Comment amen and watch what he does. Whatever you have been praying for, do not stop now. The answer is already on its way. Even if you cannot see it yet, faith is trust.
This guy created an anti-conflict bed that's designed specifically for couples. If you sleep on a 2-layer bed and the guy below...
In China, there's a reason some places are considered extremely dangerous.
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave it a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, I'm gonna clean it myself with this towel.
Hey woman, what's that package you took out of your bag? It's not some chemical you're planning to pour on the statue to break it. Look at this beautiful statue. Here, have some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to that statue?
What's wrong? I just gave a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, let me clean it with my magic towel.
Magic towel? What are you talking about?
Watch, when we pour water on it, the towel turns into a giant cleaning cloth. It wipes away all the...
If you think these people are...
Look at this beautiful statue. Here, have some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to that statue?
What's wrong? I just gave a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, let me clean it with my magic towel.
Magic towel? What are you talking about?
Watch, when we pour water on it, the towel turns into a giant cleaning cloth. It wipes away all the dirt instantly.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Can I get one too?
Only for those who like and subscribe to this channel.
Look at this beautiful statue. Here, have some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to that statue?
What's wrong? I just gave a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, let me...
If you think these people are catching fish...
This girl fell backwards.
School's over. Go find your parents. Hey, Mia. Mommy's here. Mia. Oh my god, too many puppies. I can't tell which one is my Mia.
Mommy, where are you?
Hey, baby! I heard you! Where are you? Hey, friends. My Mia is wearing a little red.
If you ever have a hangnail, don't peel it. So how can you...
Guys, I made something for you today. This is a toilet made entirely out of sand, and it's completely out in the open by the sea. Look, sit like this and poop comfortably in the fresh air.
Hey, friend, but what if someone sees us?
You're right, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Guys, I made something for you today. This is a toilet made entirely out of sand, and it's complete.
Pirates threw a girl into the sea, using her as shark bait. Then they pressed a switch. The moment the hungry sharks were released, the girl knew she had no chance to survive. She quietly closed her eyes. Everyone expected the sharks to attack at once, but nothing happened. The sharks simply swam calmly around her. No matter how many commands the pirates gave, the sharks refused.
Daddy, go to sleep quickly. Go to sleep.
Hey, Alex, you can't keep pressing him down like that. Let go!
No way. The moment I let go, Daddy will wake up and stand up.
No, you've got it all wrong. Best friends should help each other. Let me teach you. You need to turn him around and then press down once. See? Now he is fast asleep.
Awesome. Now that Dad...
This little boy came to pick up his big sister from school, but when he got there, he looked really confused because every kid was wearing the same uniform. Some of them walked up and gently patted him on the head before walking away, but he kept looking around trying to find his big sister. Then suddenly his sister walked out, and as soon as he saw her, the little boy couldn't stop smiling. Then she gave him a sweet kiss and wrapped him in a
If you ever get stuck in the desert, don't make the mistake of eating a cactus as is, or you could end up in the hospital. The spines on a cactus are dangerous to eat, but if you cut the cactus and carefully remove the spine, there's a red fruit inside that can be safely eaten, and you'll have to eat it unless you like and subscribe. If you ever get stuck in the desert, don't make the mistake of eating a cactus as is, or you could end up...
This baby lost his mother immediately after birth. He cried nonstop until he felt the last warmth of his mother. Then
this guy refused to shave his body hair until GTA 6 finally gets released. But things soon got out of hand as it began to affect his everyday life in uncomfortable ways. Because of the excessive hair, Strands would constantly end up on the things he used daily, making even simple tasks like eating or brushing his teeth difficult. One day, while eating, he noticed hair in his food and refused to continue. But when his wife walked in, he realized
she felt sick after realizing she had ruined her daughter's life because she wiped her with baby wipes that sent her to the hospital. And after cutting them open, she found something terrifying.
Target, what is this? A brand new box, and there is mold all over. You are telling me this is what I've been wiping my baby with? That's...
Can you please help me pick a phone case?
Mom, that's not the Barbie.
This girl was bullied because of her yellow teeth. Every day at school, people laughed at her and called her disgusting. She had enough. She wanted to... Her key fell into the gap.
It is right there!
Hurry, get it out!
I can't reach it! Wait, I have an idea. Use a magnet to pull it out. Got it!
Awesome, awesome.
Huh? Not this one. Keep looking.
Hey, there's a gold bracelet here.
This boy wanted to sit in the front seat during the trip and asked his mother to move to the back. However, she refused. A little later, she got out of the car to buy a drink. Seeing his chance, the boy quickly climbed into the front seat. When his mother returned and saw him there, she made him sit in the back again. The boy was very disappointed. At that moment, his father handed him the car keys and said, "If you want to sit in the front seat so badly, then go ahead and drive the car too." Then, as a joke, he went and
3 things Japan didn't create, but people swear they did. First, this penguin egg holder for boiling eggs. People saw this random online gadget and instantly acted like Japan invented a whole new way to cook eggs. Next, this Oreo flavored ramen isn't Japanese either. It's from South Korea. Somebody really mixed noodles with cookies and created pure confusion. And finally, this peelable banana.
This might be one of the longest punishments in
You won't believe how these people lost their lives. The final one is insane. Number 1. In 2017 in Russia, a man was fully immersed in a VR game inside his apartment. Disoriented, he stumbled forward and crashed into a glass table, shattering it instantly. Sharp shards sliced him badly. Alone and bleeding heavily, he couldn't reach help. By the time he was found, he had died in both realities. Number
As soon as the shoe fell, the girl quickly hid her phone. Then her dad looked over and saw his daughter peacefully pretending to sleep. He thought the poor girl must be tired after a long day of schoolwork. Her dad lovingly looked at her and was about to leave, but the very next moment she got caught. He took away her phone and said, "Now go to sleep." But her mom was still suspicious. As soon as she lifted the blanket, they found several hidden.
France just sent a warning to every team at the 2026 World Cup, France versus Senegal. A repeat of the 2002 opener, where Senegal shocked the defending champions. History was not going to repeat itself.
As soon as the shoe fell, the girl quickly hid her phone. Then her dad looked over. Have you ever wondered why some baby...
This dad wanted to show everyone.
Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
The doctor told the mother that her child had only 2 months left to live.
Why are doctors scared of apples? Like, are they allergic to fruits?
The doctor told the mother that her...
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave it a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, I'm gonna clean it myself with this towel.
Hey woman, what's that package you took out of your bag? It's not some chemical you're planning to pour on the statue to break it, right?
The doctor...
Why are...
The last one to finish eating.
You won't believe the
This mother was getting her son ready for school when the boy...
This video is going viral for how confusing.
My mouth hurts so much and it stings like...
This wooden sword gets more power.
4 most expensive pets in the world, and the last one was sold for over $1 million.
When this man was getting into his house, a little girl approached him crying and asking for help.
He's coming.
Who's coming?
If you try to pull a Rolls-Royce hood ornament off, it won't just snap off like you might expect. You've probably seen clips where it comes off easily, but that's not how modern ones work. This figure is called the Spirit of Ecstasy, and it can be worth thousands of dollars, with some made from silver or even gold. Because these used to get stolen a lot, Rolls-Royce added a hidden safety feature, not just to stop theft, but also to make accidents safer. So when force is applied, instead of breaking off, the ornament quickly retracts back into the car. If you're not a thief, hit like. If you try to pull a Rolls-Royce hood ornament off, it won't just snap off like you might expect. You've probably seen clips where it comes off easily, but that's not how modern ones work. This figure is called the Spirit of Ecstasy, and it can be worth thousands of dollars, with some made from silver or even gold. Because these used to get stolen a lot, Rolls-Royce added a hidden...
This rock fooled everyone for over...
Mom, what are you doing? Why are you working so hard on this statue?
My son, today my boss gave me a very important challenge. He said that if I can make a statue that looks exactly like him, he will give me a job and a 1,000...
Oh my god, Big Brother, what are you doing? Have you gone crazy? Why are you breaking Cristiano Ronaldo's most expensive and oldest luxury car? Don't do this, or Ronaldo will call the police and send you to jail.
Oh no, my little sister. I am not breaking Ronaldo's old luxury car. Today, Ronaldo's son gave me a challenge. He said if I make his father Ronaldo's old luxury car look brand new and make...
Mira, esta mamá quería saber cuánto la aman sus hijos. Primero fue con el hijo mayor y puso su cabeza en su regazo. El hijo mayor entendió de inmediato que su madre estaba cansada y con cariño le dijo que descansara, empezando a cuidarla. Luego la mamá fue con el hijo del medio y, en cuanto puso su cabeza en su regazo, él comenzó a acariciar suavemente su espalda, tal como ella lo...
The 3 girls wanted to test whether Starbucks would give free coffee in tiny cups. So they went inside with their mini cups and asked if they could get free coffee. A staff member came, poured coffee into 1 cup, and then evenly filled all 3 mini cups, saying, "Here's your free coffee." But the girls weren't satisfied yet. They asked for some bubbles too, and the staff added foam to all 3 cups with a spoon. Just like that, their
How long would it take to empty the Atlantic Ocean using different tools? Level 1, a spoon. The ocean contains about 310 quintillion liters of water. Scooping 1 spoonful per second would take over 600 trillion years to empty it, far longer than the age of the universe. Level 2, a...
Oh my god!
As usual, the mother visited her pregnant daughter in hospital, but this time, her daughter gave her a huge surprise.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
She actually became a grandmother overnight. Hearing the news, the father hurried to the hospital at once, then his
This boy started panicking when he noticed something strange about his burger. At first, everything looked completely normal, but after the first bite, he felt that something wasn't right with the patty. He decided to take a closer look, and the moment he did, he instantly freaked out. But first, if you're a girl, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment with a heart. If you're a guy, hit like, share the video, and write biceps in the comments. And look, the reason is,
why are newborn babies surprisingly strong when they grab something? Even without realizing it, their tiny hands can—
This is a river of milk, where you can drink as much milk as you want. Everywhere you look, you will only see milk. But is that really true? Actually,
your dog may hate vacuum cleaners, but why? See, dogs are more sensitive to sound than humans. When the vacuum turns on, that loud noise can be overwhelming to their ears. Because the vacuum moves all over the place, many dogs may see it as a threat. That's where the beef starts with the vacuum. Your dog may hate vacuum cleaners, but why? See, dogs are more sensitive to sound than humans. When the vacuum turns on,
Alex, why are you playing with the baby stroller? What if it breaks?
Sophia, why are you worrying? Today I've brought a lot of strollers for the baby.
Alex, none of these strollers are good. They're all bad. Got it?
your dog.
Alex, why are you playing with the baby stroller? What if it breaks?
Sophia, why are you worrying? Today I've brought a lot of strollers for the baby.
Alex, none of these strollers are good. They're all bad. Got it?
Sophia, look, put the baby comfortably in this stroller. The baby won't fall.
But Alex, how will I lift the baby from the bed? There's a barrier in front.
No, Sophia, this has a harness. After opening it from both sides, place it on the bed. There's also a light underneath for brightness, got it?
But Alex, there's a problem with this. If the baby stays on top, it will be like this when lifting.
Sophia, if you click this button, the bed will automatically go up, making it easier to lift the baby.
Look, this woman put an egg on her hair because when she took off her bonnet after 3 days, she was shocked because the dandruff built up in her hair and it was very itchy. So she sprayed it with water, then shampooed it, then put peanut butter and scrubbed it, and also put an egg like she was about to fry it because there was already so much salt. At first, she...
They lowered Alexander the Great into the lake.
Mom, why are you messing? When this photographer dipped his camera in tomato sauce, everyone thought he was crazy, even while the hamster was...
This little monkey...
This guy looks a little suspicious. He hands his friend a paper cup.
You found my channel! I'm not gonna ask you to like or...
This little mom made a crazy discovery. Why should you never put your feet up?
Why is this salt pink? Isn't salt...
Why does Lamine Yamal put his boots in the fridge?
Remember Samuel? His super strong grip turned into a real problem. Now whenever he touches anything, even a smooth mirror, his fingers instantly stick to it. People online suggested swimming to make his skin softer. But instead of just relaxing in the water, Samuel took it seriously and started training his underwater vision and breath control like a real-life Aquaman. Remember Samuel? His super strong grip turned into a real problem. Now whenever he touches...
This cat's favorite food isn't fish.
In 2024, a 13-year-old kid found a flamin' hot... which is...
Don't do these things in Japan. When you...
This dog pulled off the perfect...
Celine always shows off her height and...
Teamwork makes the dream work. This guy figured he got a brand new ride, but quickly found out he'd been conned since body filler was hiding beneath the finish. However, a basic paint gauge could have prevented this. Here's how it works. You put it on the paint, and it shows depth going from green, which means original factory paint, down to black when the coating gets too thick for the gauge to detect metal underneath. This guy figured he got a brand new ride.
When this girl said she could handle 10 vol...
Rare photos. My stitched up thumb didn't wrinkle in the shower like my other fingers did. I found a long, single white hair growing from my right earlobe. An allergy test is showing results for 72 items, with allergies to 70 of them. Mom is using toothpaste that expired January 15th, 1988. A 40-year-old Canyon man now claims that he's the eldest son of Elon Musk. Someone left a fresh garlic directly under the handle. If you use shampoo every day, you might want to stop doing this. Most people think this helps their hair, but the truth is a little different. Shampoo can strip...
I refuse to be an ordinary believer carrying an empty form of godliness.
Look, when this boy was folding his wife's clothes, he noticed something strange. The shirt didn't have a hole for her head, but it did have holes for both arms. At first, he was confused. How was she going to wear it without a hole for her head? So he tried wearing it himself, but nothing looked right, and after trying many times, he got tired and was about to throw it away. But then his wife stopped him and...
Look today.
A good heart is a precious gift. It forgives, shows mercy, and wishes well for others. In a world full of negativity, choose kindness, honesty.
This is the only weapon in history that could hide in a handshake. You notice a ring on someone's finger, nothing unusual. At first, it seems completely harmless.
Today a cute little girl went to the beach with her...
Look, today, this girl had to go...
I want the red puppy. I want red too. Then I'll...
Hey, Alex, why isn't your little bunny moving?
Holy shit, where did you find this thing?
This man had no idea he was holding an ancient sword worth a fortune.
So how much do you want for this beauty?
Thinking maybe 200 bucks?
What looked like a rusted piece of metal was covered in corrosion.
They unleashed a virus that spread across the whole world. A scientist accidentally opened a bag filled with dangerous...
He found a genius way to...
If you hug this machine...
You better be careful being nasty.
This girl suddenly had a very...
The dog gives birth, but then the doctor discovers they are not puppies. Daisy, a 4-year-old female dog, was found abandoned in a cardboard box.
Have you ever wondered how people make things stick to a wall so easily? Most people just press it against the wall and hope it stays, but that's not always enough. Some people rub the surface first to generate a little heat, which can make certain adhesive materials stick more effectively. Then, with one firm press, the adhesive bonds much better to the surface. If you didn't know this before, like and subscribe.
This girl installed a tree inside for decoration, but it turned out to be her biggest mistake. Actually, tiny pieces of wood started falling onto the floor every day, and she had to keep cleaning them again and again. The reason was that beetles were living inside the tree and slowly eating the wood from the inside. This girl installed a tree inside for decoration, but it turned out to be her biggest mistake. Actually, tiny pieces of wood started falling onto the floor every day, and she had to keep cleaning them again and again. The reason was that beetles were living inside the tree and slowly eating the wood from the inside. This girl installed a tree inside for decoration, but it turned out
this guy modified a car.
This dad always ignored his daughter, even though she was kind to him. Every time he came home with candy, he gave it all to his son. But the boy ignored him and walked away. Whenever the dad tried to reach out to his son, the boy wouldn't pay him any attention. But the daughter was always right there for him, even though he never even looked her way. But then one day, the father started choking. He reached out to his son, right there next to him, but the boy didn't even look at him.
This is why not all babies you see in movies are real. Sometimes they just use a fake baby. First, an artist puts makeup on the dummy baby's face very carefully. It starts to look real. They even paint tiny hairs and put special powder on the skin. As the artist brushes the face, the dummy begins to look soft, almost like
pictures of things versus accurate photos. Some products were invented for...
This might be proof that...
Did you know that every single panda in the world, no matter
Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave it a little money.
Are you crazy? Can't you see how dirty it is? Wait, I'm gonna clean it myself with this towel.
Hey, woman. Wow, what a nice statue. Here, take some money.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you giving money to this statue?
What's the problem? I just gave...
Come on, let me get the baby dressed now.
Oh, Alex, I can't find my clothes. Wait, are you putting my clothes on the baby? Are you crazy?
Mom dressed her daughter in a bunny outfit and took her shopping. Unexpectedly, she became the center of attention everywhere they went. Passers-by could not help but... She played Taylor Swift's...
After celebrating her birthday, this girl refused to cut the cake. Instead, she picked it up and carried it straight to the sink. Everyone was confused when she started washing it with water. People kept asking, "Why are you doing that?" Then she revealed the truth. The cake was completely fake and only for decoration. The real dessert was waiting inside the fridge. Somehow, one people actually like it.
They buried her beneath the abbey, but the sounds never stopped. In 1793, in a remote monastery in North...
This mother used a cotton swab to wipe her daughter's arm every day. The daughter did not know it was the preparation.
What happens when you get a tattoo? The tattoo machine's needle makes tiny holes in your skin.
Every time this mother and her 2 children tried to get home, they had to...
Here are some things astronauts cannot do in...
Look, a mother suddenly noticed something very strange moving inside her baby's clothes. The movement was so unusual that she started to worry it might be some kind of animal. So she immediately put her hand inside to find out what it was. And when she finally opened the... This grandpa told his grandkids they were all getting the same Christmas present. When they opened the boxes together, they completely freaked out after realizing everyone got a brand new pair of Crocs. They started jumping around and celebrating. Then the grandpa came back.
This man was walking down the street holding an otter, but then he noticed that his shoelaces had come loose, so he gently asked the girl beside him to hold the otter and started tying his shoes. Seeing the cute otter, the girl couldn't stop herself and started petting it. Then the man stood up and softly patted the otter's head one last time and slowly walked away. The girl was confused at first, but then she smiled happily, realizing that
You're about to cry, you're so tired. You are very close to giving up. I do suggest you keep going, because Christ is your strength.
When this woman was crying because her item...
This grandma has fantastic childcare skills. She crawls on the floor every day. The baby watches and copies her movements. With a little practice, the baby learns to crawl soon. Waste cardboard boxes at home are quite useful. She cuts several holes on the boxes. Different things stick out from the holes. The baby is drawn to grab these items. It effectively improves the baby's reflexes. The grandma takes a paper.
This guy finally found the golden Oreo prize and decided to test whether it was made of real gold. He started melting it with a flame to get down to the pure gold inside. At first, it looked like a scam, and he thought it was just paper, but as he continued, a tiny bit of gold finally started to appear. He started to get happy until he realized it was worth almost nothing, so he just threw it away. This guy finally found—
People literally call him the real-life Saitama.
This is why waiters rush to your table the second you order this ice cream. Most people assume it's because the ice cream melts too quickly, but that's not the real reason. As soon as the liquid chocolate touches the freezing cold ice cream, it starts hardening almost instantly. Within seconds, it forms that thin, crunchy shell everyone loves.
This is why the World Cup—
This girl woke up with a pillow full of drool. Not only that, she also peed her pants.
When this veiled woman caused a runner to fall, many noticed something strange. Her legs appeared completely normal, unlike the other competitors, who were all amputated above the knee. The contrast was striking, leaving spectators puzzled by her presence. Charisma Abitirani had every right to compete. Although Paralympic T63 events are primarily—
This guy was heartbroken when someone stole the ice cream he had just bought. He immediately got out of his car and ran after the thief, but after a while—
Everyone thought this man was dead in a hotel pool because by the afternoon, he hadn't moved at all, and people started to panic and call for help. Right as they were about to pull him out, thinking he was gone, he suddenly woke up. Turns out, he had just fallen asleep from exhaustion. Everyone thought this man—
Do you know who the two people on the FIFA World Cup—
When the barber lifted the kid's hair cover, he realized he had made a huge mistake. He accidentally dyed the boy's eyebrows along with his hair. Luckily, the kid stayed calm. The barber told him to wait for 2 minutes while he tried to fix it. Unfortunately, when he tried to clean it, he only made it worse. Even though he couldn't fix it in the end,
let's make a heart shape and connect our hearts forever.
I think it worked, babe. I'm letting go of my hand.
Now I'm going to fill these gaps with this liquid.
Now we wait for it to dry. Then it's time to flip it over and open it up.
My love, this turned out so beautiful. I hope people will love our love and like our video. Let's make a heart shape and connect our hearts forever.
I think it worked, babe. I'm letting go of my hand.
Now I'm going to fill these gaps with this liquid.
Now we wait for it to dry. Then it's time to flip it over and open it up.
My love,
This boy in a wheelchair was reaching for an iPad on the table when a woman suddenly reached for it too. She asked if she could have it instead, but the iPad was already reserved for the boy. She even tried to buy it from him, but the boy politely said no. Then, out of nowhere, the woman quickly snatched the iPad from his hands. But what happened next was completely unexpected. I'll show you.
The girl was so focused on her painting that she accidentally picked up the brush water and drank it instead of her drink. After a moment, she realized what she had just drunk. Since both bottles were kept close to each other, they got mixed up. The taste was so bad that her whole face changed. The girl was so focused on her painting that she accidentally picked up the brush water.
If this is real, I might have to sell the whole shop to buy it.
At first glance, this just looks like a small Star Wars toy. Nothing too special, but this isn't an ordinary action figure. This is a prototype Boba Fett, a figure so rare most collectors will never see one in person.
This is the rarest, most significant Star Wars prototype in the world. This is—
A girl starts cutting her father's long hair, and then the girl starts cutting her own long hair, and then the girl does the same hair for both of them, and then the girl also puts makeup on the girl, and then the girl also cuts the man's mustache and beard, and then the man and his girl start looking very beautiful. A girl starts cutting her father's long hair, and then the girl starts cutting her own long hair, and then
A random guy went to the world's nastiest gum wall, stuck his orange gum on it, and posted a video online. But instead of ignoring it, a YouTuber decided to track it down a year later. He actually found the same piece and started chewing it like he was tasting that memory again. A random guy went to the world's nastiest gum wall, stuck his orange gum on it, and posted a video online. But instead of ignoring it, a YouTuber
This dad always ignored his daughter, even though she was kind to him. Every time he came home with candy, he gave it all to his son, even though the boy ignored him and walked away. Whenever the dad tried to spend time with him, the boy wouldn't pay him any attention. But one day, the father started choking. He asked his son for help, but the boy didn't even look at him. When the girl realized what was happening, she ran over and saved him.
This is why the moment you turn 21, you have no choice but to reach into this jar. Because in Thailand, all men are forced to take part in a military draft lottery. You either pull a red card, which means you have to serve the army for the next 2 years of your life, or you can pull a black one, which puts you in the clear. But all you can do at the moment is just wait for the result.
Have you ever wondered why superglue...
3 things in Korea that amazed me. First, when my phone was about to die, I just went to a convenience store and rented a power bank. I scanned the QR code, paid, and it came with multiple charging cables, so it worked with any phone. Next, when I ate hot pot in a Korean restaurant and my clothes started to smell, I just entered this special machine, pushed a button, and it deodorized my...
Passersby noticed a sign on a nearby fence that read, "Can you keep a secret?" with an arrow pointing toward what seemed to be a hole leading into a yard. Everyone was so curious about what might be there that a whole line of people formed to take a look. The only catch was that it wasn't actually a hole at all. It was just a black painted drawing. Passersby noticed a sign on a nearby fence that read, "Can you keep..."
This girl loves her grandfather's chicken so much. She even bought a necklace worth 67 million rupiah just for it. Every day she takes care of the chicken like her own child. But the next day, something terrible happened. Her beloved chicken suddenly became seriously ill and looked...
Wait, this challenge got way crazier than anyone expected. 3 contestants step up to the table, but they have no idea what's coming next. One by one, they're forced to make risky decisions while mysterious bowls hide the answers. The tension keeps building as everyone tries to avoid elimination and stay in the game. Every move matters, and the reactions are
Did you know Ariana Grande had a big issue with her role in...
This family is on vacation when one of the kids decides it would be funny to sleep inside a fold-out sofa like a sandwich. At first, everyone is laughing because it actually looks kind of comfortable. But the moment they try to get him out, everything goes wrong. The sofa won't open properly. He's stuck in the middle. And suddenly the whole family is struggling like it's a full rescue operation. What started as a joke turns into a situation.
This is why weddings in Europe just hit different, because instead of tossing the bouquet into a crowd and watching everyone scramble for it, this bride tied long ribbons to the flowers and handed every single girl a strand to hold, and when they all pulled at the same time, only one ribbon attached to it, and whoever ended up with that strand was the one who was supposed to get married next. This is why weddings in Europe just hit different.
This candy is so tasty. If you start, there's a 50%.
This girl was dealing with a stomach ache, so she sat down on a large rock that had been warming up in the sun. It felt nice and warm, almost like a natural heating pad. But when another girl tried sitting on a similar rock nearby, she immediately jumped back up. That rock had absorbed so much heat that it was almost too hot to touch. If it was hot enough to fry an egg, imagine how that felt. This girl was dealing with a stomach.
Did you know some high schools make students lock their phones before class even starts? Every morning, phones are placed inside special magnetic pouches that instantly seal shut, stopping anyone from using them during lessons. The pouch only opens at a magnetic unlock station after school, but students quickly found loopholes. Some shake or hit the pouch, while others secretly...
This girl told her little...
That beautiful skin you're looking at, it's not fabric, not wallpaper, it's a coat.
If you touch something and your atoms align in just the perfect way, there's an extremely low chance you could phase right through it like a ghost. But this is statistically impossible.
Even if I'm dead, no.
The craziest ancient...
At this unique shoe shop, you get to create your very own shoe cushion. Because instead of buying a normal one off the shelf, the employee first scans your feet and has you press them into these soft blue molds. But after the cushions get heated, they are pressed into the exact same shape as your feet. So by the end, each cushion is made to fit your foot perfectly. At this unique shoe shop, you get to create your very...
This restaurant owner hired a dancer to work as a cook, but she immediately started regretting her decision because the girl was more focused on her dance moves than on her actual work.
The day The Rock stole Cristiano Ronaldo's girlfriend. This story is incredible.
Believe me, when this player accidentally missed the ball, he shocked the world. He immediately stopped and realized that missing the ball wasn't his fault. He began inspecting the court, noticing...
Why do athletes pour milk into their...
I belong to the
This bride and groom wanted to fill the heart-shaped center of their wedding cake themselves. They began by placing fresh strawberries inside, then added a few darker berries to bring more color. And finally, she gently dusted icing sugar over the top, adding those last little touches that made the cake even more beautiful and special. But still, no one liked it. This bride and groom wanted to fill the heart-shaped center of their wedding cake themselves. They began
3 things in Korea that don't exist in your country. First, in Korea, you can find tiny umbrellas made for pets. They attach just like a leash and hold a small transparent umbrella above them, keeping your pet dry during rain without needing coats. Next, during snowy winters in Korea, bamboo skis are placed along certain streets and slopes just for fun. People step onto them to slide for a few seconds.
When their parents were working away from home, a 9-year-old girl and her 7-year-old younger brother rushed to cover all the garlic laid out to dry in their yard. The rumble of thunder in the sky was a clear sign that a heavy rainstorm was on its way. Working together, the 2 siblings quickly protected the harvest their parents had worked.
We are now stranded in the Arctic for the next 7 days! All we have to survive out here is what is currently on our backs. Okay. All right. We're going down. All right. We're on like 2 feet of snow right now. We need to get building a shelter because it gets really cold today. Hey, where are we going? Follow me.
And the cold is only the beginning.
Everything is wrong!
This is why some bracelets are meant to stay on for years once you wear them. Because unlike normal bracelets, a jade bangle is carved from one solid piece of stone, so there's no clasp or hinge to open it. It has to slide over your hand in one motion, often with soap or oil to get past the knuckles. And once it's on, it usually stays there for years, because taking it off is
Japan really thought these 2 things were genius. First, there's a little gadget in Japan that's supposed to hold down the lid of your instant noodles while your noodles cook. It sounds like a genius idea, until you realize the fork that comes with the cup already does the exact same thing for free. Then there's this bookmark clip designed to make reading easier. It holds your page perfectly.
In China, there's a belief that a wedding car must always move forward, even on the narrowest roads. So when a wedding car meets another car head-on, the other driver will usually give way so the wedding car can keep going. People believe
This is why only the priest is allowed to place this on their tongue, because while it seems like a
Welcome to today's podcast. But why are you running away?
For many girls, wearing Cinderella glasses
in 2025.
But why are you running away?
Because you told me to trick my whip.
Because I told you to clean your room?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. I love you.
For many girls, wearing
In 2025, a 12-year-old found 2 Cheetos that perfectly looked like the number 67, and after posting it online, people begged him not to eat them. And at first, he listed them for just $1. But within minutes, collectors started bidding hundreds, then thousands. As the post went viral, the price kept rising rapidly. But just when it seemed like a collector would win, Cheetos stepped in and bought them for $50,000. In 2025, a 12-year-old
Heavenly Father, today I come before you seeking peace.
This guy installed a door outside his house that even thieves or the police wouldn't be able to open easily if needed, because the door has a bunch of handles on it, and only one of them actually works. The rest are just there to confuse people. So before anyone can get inside, they'd have to try every single handle. But here's the catch. The door only opens if you flip your hand upside down, press the right handle, and pull the door outward at the
This cleaner found a genius way to make a little extra money while working at a ball pit. Every month, he has to clean thousands of balls from an adult ball pit where people come to relax and have fun. Over time, everything gets dirty, so workers use a giant vacuum to collect all the balls and send them through a special washing system. But here's the interesting part. During the cleaning process, they constantly discover expensive items that people accidentally dropped and never found again. This cleaner found a genius way to make a little extra money while working at a ball pit. Every month, he has to clean thousands of balls from an adult ball pit where people come to relax.
Look, when this woman is working, her boss is watching.
Peter Parker secretly learned his best trick out of
This guy once a year has the power to ruin a champion's biggest moment, because after the Australian Open finals, he has only a few minutes to engrave the winner's name on the trophy. But here's the catch. Every single letter has to be carved with perfect precision, or he could lose his dream job forever, because in 2013, an engraver made a mistake and put the wrong country code on the trophy. And the current engraver, Michael Quinn, does it live on.
A girl was brushing her dog's fur when she noticed something strange.
Those things that look like little piles of dirt aren't waste at all. They're what's left behind after machines punch holes into the grass. But why would anyone damage a perfectly good lawn like that? Without loosening and airing out the soil, pressure builds underground, causing the grass to swell and form large bumps. When rain hits, the problem gets worse.
These giant ideas sounded brilliant until the math ruined everything. Number 3. Engineers once imagined building an entire second New York City underneath the...
I'm a pancake. I'm a pancake.